All right, the most exciting thing, we are here for the Iron Flame Midnight release party at Barnes & Noble, so let's go in. I'm so excited. I literally feel like I have a hangover from staying up until midnight, and I didn't get home until like 12:40 because I had to like wait in line to get my book. And then I drove home and I live like 20 minutes from my Barnes & Noble. I am still a little stuffy, but not that bad. But my water's empty, so I need to refill it. But I figured, I don't know what I'm gonna end up like calling this vlog, so like in editing, I'm sorry if this is funny. I figured I would bring you guys along for the day because I have like kind of a fun day plan. It's already 11 o'clock, but I've taken my son to the pediatrician. I've had breakfast. I'm finishing my coffee. I've been editing my TBR board game for the month. I'm just gotta do like one more pass through, and I'm gonna do that next nap time. I've now got a little time to do some other stuff I need to catch up on. I need to clean. I need to do my Bible reading for the morning. I want to start reading some Iron Flame. I want to go to Barnes because I want to get Powerless and Check-in Mate. I do not need any other books because I got a bunch of other books last night, but I had a gift card, so worked out. I figured I would show you guys the little like goodie bag that we got. So if you had like reserved it, our Barnes did like a little thing. I got this little tote bag that says I earned my dragon at Basgath. I'm not gonna say that right, but you know what I mean. And then they had like this little dragon tattoo with it, which I thought was really fun. Then there's this Dragon Rider sticker, and then a little Fourth Wing bookmark. And then of course, Iron Flame, which like she is thick compared to Fourth Wing. Like, I do not want to see the end, but like 620 pages. It's gonna be a time, but I want to read this so bad. But I got this, and then also I'm doing the Little Women readathon over on Liv's Library, Ponytails and Paperbacks. I'm trying to think of who else is hosting. I love Little Women, but I have not read it. I don't know if ever, but I think my mom read it to me when I was a kid. So I got this like floppy Penguins Classics version of it. It was only $10, and I have like a collector's edition, but I didn't want to read that for the readathon part, so I got this edition. And then there was a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I saw the trailer for it, and I really wasn't sure if I was gonna read it, but I definitely want to watch the movie, which means I need to read the book. I loved the like coloring of this, so that was really fun. And then I'm going to Yallfest on Saturday, and Isabella Ibn, I'm not gonna say her name right, but this author is going to be there, and they had a Barnes & Noble special edition of What the River Knows as well, so I got this so I could get it signed while I'm there. So, oh my gosh, wait, the end papers on this? Okay, I'm really excited to read this. One of my best friends said this book is super good. So I'm really excited. I have way too many books I want to read right now. I have a package coming today, and it's got like a little cozy activity we can do. Sorry about my hair, but also, and I showed them earlier, but like one of the girls made charm bracelets. One of the girl made friendship bracelets, and I thought that was so much fun last night. So going to refill my water, and then I'm going to do my Bible reading for the morning, and then maybe pick up a little bit in the living room, and then I'm probably going to try to read unless my son wakes up. So let's do some things. clean up the living room a little bit. I was sweating, so I changed into a t-shirt, and it's my TVA t-shirt because I love Loki. My son is awake now, so you might hear him playing the piano. But living room got picked up, ran the vacuum, now his toys are back out there. But I do want to put my Christmas pillows out. I got this blanket from Home Goods the other day, and I love it. It's so soft. It feels honestly softer than my Barefoot Dreams blanket. But I'm gonna put my pillows in the Christmas pillow covers, and then I think I'm probably gonna read. I've done some chores. I literally do not know what I showed you last. I cleaned up, I've been hanging out with my son, I ate my lunch. Now we are going to go to Barnes & Noble because I want to get 2 books, and I just looked it up and they're only like $2 more at Barnes than they are at Amazon, and they're Barnes & Noble exclusive editions. So I was gonna be like, maybe I shouldn't order them, or maybe I should just order them or wait, but I really like the special editions anyways, so we're gonna do a little field trip. Let's go. I'm back from Barnes. Graham has gone down for a nap. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive of Check and Mate, and then the Barnes exclusive of Powerless. I'm really excited. These are 2 that I'm hoping I can read this month. I literally think I have like 20 books I want to read this month, so we'll see how that goes. But I need to edit some posts really quick, and then I am finally going to start Iron Flame. I'm gonna edit this post, then I'm gonna start. All right, party people, I've finished so many chores, so it's time. Take off the dust jacket. I did not film any sort of update last night, but I got to chapter 30 before I went to bed, and it is so good. I literally had to force myself to go to sleep. Graham is playing. Sorry for his toys. But I'm going to sit down and do some more reading. I literally have to finish this today because I need to know what's happening. So my Amazon package did not come and now it's lost, so I'm thinking I'm going to reorder it and then get a refund for the original one. But I also have something super fun to show you that we picked up this morning. Let's go look. So we got a dining room table finally. We're gonna move the dog crate, this nonsense, but look, I love it. I found it on Facebook Marketplace and I really wanted caned back chairs, so I am obsessed. I am so excited because we have gone literally almost a year without a table, so finally found the perfect one for such a great deal on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm so excited. Back to some Iron Flame reading. I have seen no spoilers and like no reactions other than a couple people saying that it's crazy. Also, my nail polish just completely came off of 2 of my nails. Like, I don't understand how that happened. I also have a craft project I need to keep working on, so I'll probably show you guys a little bit of that and maybe listen to my audiobook. this point, I have zero idea what this vlog is. I guess it's just a week in my life, but we are going to get my hair fixed. Here's how long it is right now and how terribly gray it is, so let's hope it gets better. I'm back for my hair appointment. I think my hair looks so good. I'm so happy. I had not had my hair done since June and I had gray really bad, so I am so happy to have my hair done before I go to Yallfest. But I did start Fury Born when I was at the hair salon, but first we have to talk about what I finished last night. Oh my gosh. Obviously no spoilers. I really don't even want to say that much, except like I am so fascinated as to where everything's gonna go. This definitely is like a book that feels like a lot of like waiting, you know, like you typically get, I feel like, in between like the war, because obviously we know there's 5 books, so like we can't have the huge enormous war right out of the gates unless there's gonna be like 20 wars. But so I think Rebecca Yarros did like such a good job of like throwing in like little kind of like intense climactic bits. There was a lot of stuff I was not expecting. Some stuff really threw me for a loop and I feel like I never ever could have seen it coming. But now like looking back on it, I'm like, oh, okay, I see how we got there. But I really loved it. 5 stars. Cannot wait for the next one. Definitely worth it. Really excited. Just so many thoughts. I mean, if you saw me finish it, like if you finished it, you know. It was really good. So now the next fantasy we're moving on to is Fury Born. I've had this forever. I got to page 37 at the salon. I'm hoping this book is, let's look, 470 pages. So I would really like it if I could get to page like 200 and something today. If I could get to chapter 30, that's page 274. That would be nice. I'm really invested. I don't know much about this, except right now I know that there's some sort of prophecy that involves like the Sun Queen, and I don't know where I started in time. The first chapter says an end and a beginning, and then when you start the next chapter, it goes back 2 years, and then you're following another girl, and hers is 1,020 years later. You're following 2 different women, so I'm super curious. I hope I can separate the timelines and remember who is who. But I'm really liking it. I own all 3 of these and it's a completed trilogy. I, for some reason, think it's on Kindle Unlimited. Let me check. Also, like whenever I get my hair done, it's like so fluffy. I'm also really sensitive to smells, and then I'll smell it like all day. Doesn't smell right. Not that it doesn't smell right, but like the smell is really strong. It just really disorients me. Let's see, are you on Kindle Unlimited? I feel like it was at one point, but I might be making that up. It's not on KU. Sorry, so I did lie. But $8 on Kindle. All right, back to it. Genuinely could not tell you why, but I just became overwhelmed with the urge to organize my bookshelf because it's very not organized right now. And so I started and it's chaotic. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, a little bit different of an angle. I'm a bit low, but I'm about to gather all of my books for Yallfest to pack my Yallfest bag. I'm not necessarily obsessed with this outfit I'm wearing right now, so we're just gonna kind of disregard, but we're gonna go through like the top authors for me, and then I'll go through like the next round of authors. So let's get organized. Okay, I have 5 authors that are my big priority. Ashley Poston, Adrienne Young, Holly Black, Rebecca Ross, Stephanie Garber. So we'll gather those first. So Ashley Poston, I should have 2 books for her. Okay, book 1. Well, Okay, Dead Romantics was like next to impossible to find. Found that one. Who's next? Adrian Young should be Unmaking of June Farrow and Spells for Forgetting. Got one. Got the second one. Okay, Holly Black is limiting it to 2 books, and I really want to get my tote bag signed, so I'm gonna take 2 Holly Black books, but I really want my tote bag signed priority over like one of the books. How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories, because that one to me is like such a cute book. So I've got How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories, but then, so these are my other options. I have the entire Cruel Prince trilogy in paperback and then Book of Night, but it's an advanced copy. It's not a hard copy. I feel like I should just take the Cruel Prince. We'll take the Cruel Prince. This is so stressful. This is high stakes. Put these back, and then Rebecca Ross is next, and that one's tough. Okay, so here's all the ones I own by Rebecca Ross. So I'm pretty sure my special edition, here I'll angle down. Pretty sure my special edition is already signed. It is. So no reason to take that one. Okay, this is my book of the month edition of River Enchanted. It is not signed, so it can be a maybe. I have a hardback of Divine Rivals, which I know I'm taking. It's not signed. And then I have an arc of Divine Rivals. It is signed. And then I have a Fire Endless, which is the sequel to A River Enchanted. It's not signed. So you can take 3 books, but I really want to get my tote bag signed. I don't know if they're going to count that as a book. So I don't know if I should just take both of these and then see what happens. I would probably prefer to have a Fire Endless signed, because I already have a signed copy of A River Enchanted, but I'll just take, especially because this isn't even the real edition of River Enchanted, it's the Book of the Month edition. But I think I could just take all 3, maybe. We'll see how we're getting toward the end. Okay, who's left? This is such an awkward, chaotic video. I'm so stressed out right now. Stephanie Garber. I should not have waited till the last second. I have the full Caraval trilogy and Once Upon a Broken Heart, but the UK edition. So I think I'm definitely gonna take the UK edition. Once Upon a Broken Heart. And again, you can take 3. I feel like I should just take 2. So I'll take Caraval, I think. Because unless I was to get like the whole trilogy signed, and I really want Once Upon a Broken Heart signed. So I think this makes the most sense. And then, oh, there's one more author that's like kind of a priority for me. Okay, I'm like dropping books. Is Isabel Ibanez, I'm not saying her name right. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to fit these all into a bag? This is gonna be so stressful. Okay, there's also Tracy Dion and Chloe Gong. And if I went to those, I only have Legendborn and then these Violent Delights. So I've got this, and this is only if I was going for Friday afternoon, which I have not decided yet. I've gone through the list. If I took these, it's only because I'm going tonight. I was gonna buy like a book cart and then I didn't, and now I'm wondering if that was a mistake. Because there's like so many giveaways and like options to buy books too. I fear I will return with more than this. Why are the paperbacks at the bottom? Huge mistake by me. Also, do you like our stockings? I can't put them where I normally would because my toddler would grab them. Or baby, he's not a toddler. My baby would grab them. I think I'm gonna plan on not going today because that's a little too chaotic. I wish I had planned better, but I'll just take this stack. I feel like I could cut down if I just didn't take A River Enchanted on top of that. Okay, so we'll take these. That's not that bad. I'm not being that crazy. So that's 2 for Ashley Poston, 2 for Adrian Young, 2 for Holly Black, and that's only if she'll sign the 2 plus the tote bag. 2 for Rebecca Ross, 2 for Stephanie Garber, and then 1 for Isabel. Now here, my friends, is where it's gonna get interesting because we're gonna see if I can fit these into my backpack. And then I'm also gonna take a tote bag. But okay, they all fit. I should have showed you that beautiful experience there. All right, let's see how heavy it is. Okay, it's not that bad. No, I can totally wear this all day. She's loaded. Wow. I am stressed. Let me untangle this. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Now, I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Yeah, I need to figure out a few other things, I think. Like what I'm prioritizing on the schedule. The schedule makes me nervous. I do not think I have enough time to do what I want to do. Okay, my package finally arrived. It went on quite a journey. It then eventually at one point said it wasn't gonna get here until like next Tuesday. So I'm really glad it came. But I got, oh my gosh, wait, this is, oh, I thought it was really big, but it had something under it. I got a coloring book. I think, look at how cute. I love coloring books. Oh my gosh, look at this page. So I got this coloring book, and then I got the Crayola Super Tip markers. Can I use Scotch tape? So this package came and I was doing like content work and I wanted to open it so bad, but I really wanted to put it in this vlog. So I had some restraint. Oh my gosh, this is an enormous box of markers. Look at this. Some of them are scented, which like there was no unscented option. It's 120 markers, which is absurd. But, is it 120? Some of them look messed up. Oh, I bet you these are the scented ones. They are. Oh my gosh, wait, they are scented. That's so funny. Okay. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is put on a YouTube video and color. Because that sounds fun. I made it! I'm in the parking garage. I'm so excited. So let's go get in line for the first couple giveaways and get some shots. I'm so excited. My hair looks crazy because I had to wash it this morning because I got soaked to the bone at Yallfest yesterday, which I don't know how much footage I really got, but the signings I did get to go to was Ashley Poston, Adrienne Young, and Rebecca Ross, and they were all so nice. I saw like Holly Black, and I saw Cassandra Clare and Chloe Gong. I also saw a ton of BookTokers, which was really, really fun. I love to see other book people, and I also just made a bunch of friends in general, and I had a really good time. So I definitely recommend it. Like, it's a good time. I think not enough people talk about like, you really need to like strategize. Like, I feel like you can only make a signing like every other hour. Like, I just went by myself, so I didn't have someone I could like put in line to like hold my spot and like go around. down. So like every other hour I could make something. So like I did Ashley Poston at 11, and then Adrienne Young was at 1, and then Rebecca Ross was at 3. And that worked out pretty well, and I got through those lines really quickly. And like some lines got capped. So like I couldn't get in Holly Black or Stephanie Garber's lines because they were like closed really early on. Oh, I also got Isabel Ibanez. I'm not saying her name right, but the author of What the River Knows, which I'm really excited about. But anyways, okay, I need to put my hair back up because I feel like I look crazy. But it rained so much, and so I washed my hair this morning, and I mostly let my hair air dry. I don't put a lot of heat on it. So she's still air drying. But I've been listening to the audiobook of the Lachlan Treaty. Yes. And I'm on book 3, and I only have like 6 chapters left before the end. And I really want to finish it, and I really want to finish Furyborn. Also, like, all of my nail polish came off of this hand yesterday. I do not know why. The left hand, fine. Right hand, just the middle finger left. Don't know what's up with that. But they're on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm gonna sit here during nap time. I'm reading the 3rd one, Summer's Rebellion. I'm 80% of the way through. Let's see how long it says. So this is gonna take me 33 minutes. So I want to finish this, and then I'm going to probably keep reading Furyborn. I'm only on page 123, and there's 470. So I don't know if I could finish this guy today, but I would really like to. So I have no idea how long this vlog is gonna be. I'm very curious because at this point I'm just like, it's like a reading vlog, but it's also like a hanging out vlog. And you guys, like, there's not enough stuff to truly do a Yallfest vlog, which I think is interesting because like 90% of what I did was wait in lines. And I don't think that's very interesting. I wasn't gonna whip out my camera and just talk to the camera while I was waiting in lines. Plus it was raining. 2 of my books have water damage. One person's Fairy Loot edition of Divine Rivals was soaked. Like the hardcover, you could bend it in half, and that like broke a little bit of my soul. It really hurt. But I'm going to read this guy. I need to move my ottoman a little bit. Otherwise I'm not gonna be very comfortable. I might decorate a little bit for Christmas, as if my couch isn't already partially decorated for Christmas. Guys, okay, I just like threw the camera. I love my candy cane pillows. These are from, not Marshall's, Kirkland's. They were like $20 each. I love them. I think they're really good quality. Like, I love these. I don't feel like anyone ever talks about them as like a dupe. I don't know what the real one is that everyone's obsessed with, but I love my candy cane pillows. I also got this blanket from Marshall's. I don't normally buy, no, not Marshall's, Home Goods. I don't normally buy blankets. We've got like 3 blankets. I'm not one of those people that has like a ton of blankets, but I really wanted a Christmas blanket because I have a fall blanket. So, and this one really fits the vibe. And I like that it's like white on one side and then red on the other because my couch is like all red and white Christmas. All right, I'm gonna read. I'm sorry I look not done up, but I'm also not sorry at all. Took off the remaining nail polish, and so I need to do my nails, but I need to get the nail polish off this hand. But my right hand is always the one I procrastinate anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint my right hand while my son is napping. I think the last update was that I was reading the 3rd Lachlan Feuds book. It was one of those books where like the Kindle was like, oh, you have 20% left, but like the actual book ended in like 5%, and then the last like 12% was an excerpt of the 4th and final book. I was reading, like I finished it and then I was like, okay, I'll read the excerpt, and then I was 15% of the way into the 4th book. So then I started reading the 4th book, and those books are all really short. They're like 200 something pages each. Like I don't think a single one is over 300 pages. Anyway, so I finished the 3rd and the 4th book. I have to pick my nail color. I think I want to do like, I'm pretty sure I know which one I want. It's like this darker blue. Yep, here it is. Number 56. I've never done that before. Is that what the fun makeup influencers do? That felt fun. Okay, 56. Anyways, those are really good. So I got them on audiobook because it's like the 4 books are all just one audiobook credit, which I was like, that sounds like a steal. And at first I thought I was reading the wrong series because I thought I was reading the second one in the series. Oh wait, what is this color? But I really, really like those. They're definitely really easy to read, not hard at all. I love the characters. I have to put my hair back into a colonial pony to do this. I really love the characters in general. I think, here, I'll give myself like a little side pony. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look like I'm in 2005. I really like them. So they have like a Scottish-Irish vibe, which I think is fun and different as opposed to like most of the other fantasy books I feel like I read. But it's also like there's something that happens, is it at the end of the 3rd book or either right at the beginning of the 4th book where I was like, where did this come from? And I don't know if the like follow-up series is more fantasy-y because this one did not feel fantasy to me at all. Like if anything, it felt like medieval times. I didn't feel like there was any fantasy elements to it until like the very end, and even then still didn't really feel like that. So I definitely think I'll download the audiobook for the second set of books because it was just really nice to like have that audiobook to be able to listen to whenever I wanted to. And it was helpful that it was 4 books for 1 audiobook credit because I really felt like I was getting my money's worth. And then if I, like what I just did, I could read them on Kindle Unlimited if I didn't want to read them or if I didn't want to listen to them, which was nice. I gave them all like 4 to 4.5 stars. I definitely preferred the 4th book, the final one, over the 3rd book, but I also just feel like something random kind of happened and I was just perplexed as to why we were throwing that in at the last second. I'm curious, I need to look it up, if they wrote those after they wrote the Lachlan Feuds. I think I was reading the Lachlan Treaties, which come before the Lachlan Feuds, but I feel like everyone else is reading the Lachlan Feuds, so I want to read those regardless, but I'm curious which ones they wrote first. So I finished those last night, and now I read some this morning, did not film it, my apology. But I think I'm gonna finish Furyborn today. I've really liked it. It is not a book that I would recommend to like get you out of a reading slump because it's not, I don't wanna say it's not fast-paced, but it's not fast-paced. It's very interesting. Like I'm very invested and I feel like it's gonna be a 5-star read for me, but I guess it's world building. There's just a lot to understand and gather, and I'm really interested in the world and interested in what's happened and this whole prophecy that's going on and everything. So I definitely think I'm gonna probably end up reading all 3 books, which really might throw a wrench in my reading plans for the month. But hey, like I said, I don't know if I totally described it earlier, but it follows 2 queens, the Blood Queen and the Sun Queen, and they're centuries apart, 1,000 years apart. And the Blood Queen was the one that was like prophesized to like destroy the world, and the Sun Queen was the one prophesized to save the world. So it is very interesting because you're going back and forth between the Blood Queen and the Sun Queen, like alternating chapters. And I personally prefer one of the queens right now. If you've read the series, I would love to know if you prefer Riel or Alania? Alania? Is that her name? Because I definitely prefer one of them, and I'm curious if that will change. And there's a lot of characters to keep up with, but I'm really invested in it, and I feel like not a lot of people ever talk about this series. Maggie Maybe Reading on TikTok was who recommended this to me, I mean, forever ago. I'm really proud of myself for finally getting to it. Shout out to my TBR board game, which, you guys, the prototype is in the mail. It says it's supposed to be here next week, which is gonna come while I'm out of town, and I'm really upset, so I'm making my husband bring it when he comes to meet us, because he's leaving later than my son and I are. I don't know what vlog I should film next. I'm having a good time filming vlogs. In my dream world, I could do Vlogmas, but I just don't think that's possible. I'll probably give you a little snippet if I remember to record myself reading Furyborn when I'm done with these, and then I'll probably update you guys on that one, and I think that's gonna be it for this. I mean, that's 4 books and a lot of my life. I have no idea how long this is gonna be.
Christmas
I just stay up way too late to finish this? Yes. Was it super good? Also yes. I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars just because at times it was a little slow, but overall I honestly really loved this, and I feel like I could give the second book 5 stars pending on like the direction it goes in, and I'm really eager to pick that one up. I'm gonna read like a rom-com really quick and then probably switch back, but I do really want to go ahead and just read the whole trilogy. But I really loved there was one thing that I looked at my husband and I literally was like, I am an idiot. Because there's a prologue, and if you just really paid attention in the prologue, this other thing would not be a surprise to you. But it was a surprise to me. Like, I was shocked as the character on the page. I was like, wow, this is shocking. If I had just used some context clues up here, we could have been fine. But really, really enjoyed this. I honestly really recommend this. Again, like I said before, do not pick it up if you're in a slump. It's not something that I think is going to break you out of a slump, but it is if you're like in the mood for a fantasy, and I wouldn't say it's high stakes. And there's romance. One of the queens has like a very big romance element in her plot towards the end, but over half of the book I would say is like there's no romance in it, which I honestly really enjoy. Every once in a while I like a fantasy that I just feel like is really focused on the fantasy part of it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it, and I'm sad I let it sit on my shelf forever. But I'm gonna have to read the next two. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you watched all the way to the end, you should comment a Christmas tree emoji because I'm just so jolly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. As always, I will see you next time, and don't forget to sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already.